welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Amber. I make videos about kind of crunchy motherhood, lifestyle, and more recently about trying to get pregnant with baby number 2. And today I am going to be taking some pregnancy tests with you. This is my husband and I's 13th month of trying, so it's been a little bit over a year. This is also the last cycle, assuming we don't get pregnant this cycle, before I start letrozole. We didn't necessarily do much different this cycle. I did go off of a couple supplements that I've been taking pretty much the entire last 12 months. My doctor told me to stop them next cycle, so I figured I'll just stop them now. And we also timed intercourse a little bit differently. We timed it the way my doctor told me to time it next cycle when we're on letrozole. So I was like, well, let's just try it that way now and see if it does anything. So I'm not expecting to get pregnant, but there's always a little bit of hope. I'm 9 DPO right now, and I have got a medley of tests. I'm going to be taking the Easy at Home LH test. This one is kind of just a buffer to look at first because I've heard LH and HCG are like molecularly similar, so this could be dark if you're pregnant. So I'm gonna try this one, the Easy at Home pregnancy test. I got the Wondfo ones because I've heard really good things about these. And then I have the Clearblue, what is this? Rapid detection pregnancy test. This is a blue dye test. And then the Target knockoff of First Response. And I have First Response too, but I figured let's use those tomorrow. I'm also going to be filming 10, 11, and probably 12 DPO and posting them like day after day. So make sure you are subscribed if you want to follow along. Okay, I'm going to start dipping these. That one's going. There goes that one, and that one is going too. And that one is starting to go. Okay. My BBT did rise up today, but I'm not really taking that to mean anything because I feel like 9 or 10 DPO is usually when my BBT peaks and then it starts to fall back down before my period. So I am fully expecting it to drop back down tomorrow or the next day, but we'll see. As far as symptoms go, I feel like I have had some early pregnancy symptoms, but I don't think I can trust my body or myself anymore because since having my son, my entire cycle is just so different. Like my periods are almost not painful at all anymore, where they used to be like really, really painful. And I just experience so much more in my luteal phase, like twinges, sometimes achy breasts, like sometimes nausea, just all kinds of things that you would normally experience in early pregnancy. So I do feel like I've had some symptoms, but I don't know or think that they actually mean anything. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm gonna start with the LH test. I don't know why I'm panicking because I already am expecting all these to be negative, and I also know that like 9 DPO is early enough that you might get a pregnancy test, like a positive, but it's also so early that if you get a negative, it doesn't necessarily mean you're not pregnant, but I also don't necessarily think I'm pregnant. So, okay, I'm gonna show you first. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's pretty light. So that definitely, I mean, again, this is not a pregnancy test, but that makes me think that the other ones are definitely gonna be negative. Next is the Easy at Home pregnancy test. Oh yeah, that is 100% negative. Like I don't even have line eyes. That is so negative. Although I do feel like these ones kind of suck. Next is the Wondfo. That is also very, very negative. And this one is supposed to be more sensitive, so I try not to do this. I try not to like I feel like if you look at it and you don't see anything, you know, it's negative. Like I know we always want to look for that hidden line. I feel like I like kind of see a shadow of a line on this one, but I'm pretty certain I'm just seeing things. All right, next is the Clearblue. I've actually never used one of these before. Yep, that's very, very negative. Sad. I think when I got my positive with my son, I wasn't tracking my cycle like, actually, no, I was. I was tracking my cycle very thoroughly, but like I don't think I knew as much as I know now. So I don't think I knew exactly what DPO I was, but I want to say that I was like 1 or 2 days away from my period. And now I'm like 4 days, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I'm like 3 to 4 days from my period right now. I think I was a lot closer. Anyway, okay. Okay, and here's the Target one. Ugh. That's pretty negative, yeah. Same thing, like I want to think, actually, I think this is a knockoff of the Clearblue, sorry. It's like I want to think something's there, but I'm pretty sure it's just line eyes. So we're gonna just say that they're all negative, which is what I was expecting. It's just hard to like see it. All of these look pretty negative to me, so that is that. Could be too early. I also could just not be pregnant, which is what I was anticipating on happening, but we will see. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.